Hello friends, myself Professor N.H. Adikine, lecturer in Electrical Engineering, Government Polytechnic Sakoli. Today's topic of discussion is MCB, that is Miniature Circuit Breaker. The objective of this lecture is to understand the construction of the MCB, working of the MCB, its advantages, application and its advantages over the traditional fuse. These are the contents that we are going to discuss in today's lecture. Now the function of the MCB. Basically, when there is no any fault occur in an electrical circuit, we can use the MCB as a on off switch. Means we can switch on the circuit, we can switch off the circuit by manually switching on and off the knob. During the fault condition, miniature circuit breaker, that is MCB, will operate and trip the circuit. Basically, by two ways, the MCB will be operate during the overload condition and during the short circuit condition. MCB will trip and isolate the circuit from the faulty section. Now, a miniature circuit breaker basically is an electromagnetic device that automatically operate or break the circuit if the current in the circuit reaches to a predetermined value. Means fault current whenever flowing through the circuit, it will automatically trip the circuit and isolate it from the faulty section. Generally, MCB are rated for 230 volt AC for single phase, 415 volt for 3 phase and 220 volt for DC supply. The short circuit breaking capacity of the MCB ranges from 1 kiloampere to 10 kiloampere. The short circuit breaking capacity is 1 kiloampere to 10 kiloampere with an 1 pole, 2 pole, 3 pole and 4 pole configuration, because these are the 4 types of the MCBs are available in the market. Generally MCBs are designed to trip less than 2.5 मिलीसेकंड, म्हणजे 2.5 मिलीसेकंडच्या आतमध्ये सर्किटला ट्रिप करण्याचं काम MCB करत असतं when there is a short circuit in a circuit. In case of the overheating or the overload condition, MCB will take 2 seconds to 2 minutes depend on the how severe overload is there. राईट, म्हणजे ओव्हरलोड कंडिशन किती सेकंदाकरता, किती मिनिटाकरता किंवा किती ओव्हरलोड त्या सिस्टीमवरती होतो आहे, त्या सर्किटवरती होतो आहे, त्याच्या हिशोबाने सर्किटला ट्रिप करण्याचं काम MCB करेल ड्युरिंग द ओव्हरलोड कंडिशन. नाउ द कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ द मिनिएचर सर्किट ब्रेकर. दिस इज द जनरलाइज्ड ओव्हरव्ह्यू ऑफ द मिनिएचर सर्किट breaker. From the bottom, this contact is called as the incoming terminal. Right? This incoming terminal is connected to the fixed contact. This is the dynamic contact or the moving contact which is connected to the knob, and this is the latch. Right? This is connected to the latch and the knob via this coil, which is called as the solenoid, and this is called as the plunger, which is connected to the bimetallic strip. This strip is the bimetallic strip, and which is this another bimetallic strip carrier connected to the outgoing terminal. When your fixed contact and the moving contact separated, there is an arc is developing between these two contacts. In order to remove this arc, in order to quench this arc shoots are there. This arc will get divided into different arc shoot, and the resistance of the arc will be increases, and it will going to quench. This arc shoot will going to quench that arc. This is the thermal unit. Thermal units means it's a bimetallic strip. This is the bimetallic strip and its carrier, bimetallic carrier. This is the magnetic unit, means the electromagnetic device, that is the solenoid, and this is the plunger. This is the plunger, and this is the copper coil. This is the arc shoot in order to quench the arc. this is the knob in order to on and off the circuit. Even though there is no fault, we can on and off the circuit using this knob. It is connected at this point. These are the incoming and outgoing terminal contact, and inside the magnetic circuit there is a magnetic coil that is called as the solenoid. Now, the working of the miniature circuit breaker. It is a very simple that during normal operating condition, current starts flowing to the incoming contact. Current starts flowing to the incoming contact through this copper coil, through this magnetic coil, fixed contact, moving contact and fixed contact, then the outgoing terminal during this will be happen. Now, the operation of the MCB includes two stages, that is the thermal operation and another is the short circuit operation, that is the overload and the short circuit, because MCB will operate in two ways. During the overload condition, that operation is called as the thermal operation, and during the short circuit condition, and that operation is called as the short circuit operation. With the use of the bimetallic strip, the thermal operation is achieved in case of the overload condition. When the overload current flows through the MCB, the bimetallic strip gets heated and causes to deflect. In doing so, it moves the trip lever and releases the latch mechanism, and hence the contact open under spring mechanism. During the short circuit condition, the large fault current energizes the solenoid, and the magnetic field of solenoid attract the plunger, which will in turn strikes the trip lever, and hence the immediate release of the latch taken place. Right? It is very simple. The arc is produced during the separation of the two contacts, as a moving and a fixed contact. During the overload and short circuit condition, this arc is moved into the arc chute chamber stacked under the influence of a magnetic field. So the arc broken into the partial arc in arc chutes, and they no longer exist due to the voltage drop of the arc. This is the on-off position of the on-off position of the MCB, right? This is the incoming terminal and this is the outgoing terminal. What will happen? This is the on condition, means fixed moving contact and the fixed contact are connected to each other. Then the circuit is completed via this, and this is the off condition, because the moving contact and the fixed contact are separated by some distance. Therefore, the circuit is off in this condition. This is the connection of the coil, how coil is connected internally. Now, how current is flow through the MCB, means how the circuit tripping is taken place. Right? During normal operating condition, when the moving contact and the fixed contact is connected to each other, current starts flowing through this fixed contact, moving contact, through this coil, then through this bimetallic strip, and then towards the outgoing terminal. Right? What will happen during the short circuit condition? The current starts flowing through this. The short circuit current is very large, which will flowing through this coil, and it will produces the magnetic field. It will produces the magnetic field. As soon as we know that, according to Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, when a current carrying conductor is placed in magnetic field, it must experience a force. Therefore, plunger which is placed in the vicinity of the magnetic field, it will try to force this moving contact in downward direction, in upward direction. Therefore, this moving contact and fixed contact will open, and it will save the circuit from the short circuit condition. While overloading condition, depending on for what time, for up to what time the overload exists, this current starts flowing through this coil and through this bimetallic strip. As soon as for over the period of the time, current starts flowing through this bimetallic strip, this strip starts bending. Suppose this is the strip. When current starts flowing through this strip try to bend. because it is heated up. It is trying to bend. As soon as this strip is bending, what will happen is force the moving contact to open the circuit, and circuit will open and trip the circuit breaker, and MCB will be tripped. These are the internal overview of the MCB. This is the arc formation. When the two contacts are there, when two contacts are there, fixed contact and moving contact, they are separated by some distance, arc is formed in between this. This is a conducting path. We should have to remove this arc with the help of this arc chute. Now the comparison between the MCB and the fuse. MCB trips off in case of excessive load, fuse melt fuse in case of excessive load. MCB is to just put on after correcting the faults in wiring, fuse need to be replaced, right? Since we do not change the MCB, there is no risk for putting on the MCB switch even if the fault is not correctly repaired. There is a risk of putting on the switch in case due to ignorance higher capacity fuse wire is positioned. Compact small equipment, porcelain base and top, not attractive. Work on bimetallic expansion are include magnetism, work on melting fusing due to the high temperature, relatively costlier than the fuse, relatively cheaper than the MCB. These are the simple comparison between the MCB and the fuse. These are the advantages of the MCB. Easily identify the fault zone of the electrical circuit. Simple to resume the supply. एकदा सर्किट ब्रेकर ट्रिप झाला त्याला आपल्याला इझिली रिझ्यूम करता येतं. बेटर इंटरफेरेन्स नाव इलेक्ट्रिकली सेफर because the body of the MCB is molded, more sensitive to the current than the fuse, reusable, less maintenance and replacement cost. Application home electrical panels, ground fault trip mechanism, lights, industrial application, heaters. These are the many applications we are generally use. Right? We are generally using it at the home installation, residential installation. We are generally it is using. Conclusion: miniature circuit breaker are more effective than the traditional fuse. I hope you understand the concept of MCB very well, its construction and working and its comparison. Thank you.